evening with the incomparable Professor Momoh. For those of us who were with us for the first half, you know it has been awesome. And you just heard, the cut that you just heard is by Brother Haru. It's called We All Need Beauty. But we are back, and the teachings this evening have been absolutely awesome. Professor Momoh, are you back with us, brother?
Yeah, brother. Yeah, I absolutely enjoy the music, brother. I hope that brother can send it to Old Grumpy Radio, because we do critique music. You know, that would really get a flying, color there.
Oh, yes, absolutely. He's a great friend of mine, so that won't be a problem.
Wonderful,
yeah. Oh, yes. But please, brother teacher, please continue. We're back.
Yeah, okay, brother. Yeah, wonderful. Now, this is really, this session, I think it has to be more focused towards our sisters, our mothers. The woman really has to see the power that she has. Women have to realize that in the era coming, the era of Aquarius, this is going to be the woman. The woman is going to rule this planet. Believe me, let's keep going within the next 100 years. This man craziness that we have used over the past 1,500 years to destroy this planet, the woman is now going to be the goddess that's going to rule this thing. All these things, you got kings and queens and all those palaces that you have over there, all those are going to go. The royal family, all that rubbish is going to go. Here, you're going to have sisters now. More black women are going to be in the forefront of controlling the planet. I'm saying that. So you black women over there, you're hiding behind your fingers, doing your fingernails and so. Just wake up now, sisters. The planet is going to head towards you. You got to hold yourself and say, now the challenge is here. I'm going to take control. You begin to raise your child. Begin to make your daughter understand that the power is in her hands. Stop going and bowing down for some kind of a favor that's not going to do you any good. So this is what it is, and the reason why this is so important, brother, is we go back to the science of cosmogony. I told you about the 9 count system. Well, a woman is pregnant. She takes 9 months to have a baby.
Oh.
9. So this tells us that a woman is in direct communication with the dark universe. The dark universe. So you got to know that, sisters. You got to know that you are in direct communication with pure energy. Pure energy is you. Stop compromising. Stop being afraid. Take the power. Take the power and begin to raise strong children. In fact, I'm about to load a video over there on YouTube, on my page on YouTube, talking about how sisters now can begin to really teach their children in the womb. Begin to teach your children in the womb to become powerful. Begin to teach this imhotep power to your children when they are right down there in your womb, 1 day old. Begin to teach this 1 day old to your children. I'm going to be uploading the video in a minute. So if you have you sisters over there, you have pencil and paper, go to DOGON MOMOH YouTube, DOHGON MOMOH, MOMOH YouTube, DOHGON MOMOH YouTube. Right after the show, I'm going to upload it. So by tomorrow, you go there, it will be there. And then it will direct you to my website where I have systems now that you can work with. You can touch your stomach, the baby inside your stomach, to begin to work with this baby. So when this baby comes out, it's going to be strong. It's not going to be as dumb as you were. Forgive me now. This is how I talk. Because if you have been looking at yourself as inferior, you have been walking around with no confidence in you, you have been just being pushed around here, kicked over there, where that means you are dumb. So with this, you could begin to raise your own child with the power. So when this child comes out, they are going to have the power now, so no one will look at them as if they are any less at all. Because you have to understand, this is one of the things I mentioned on the video. There are some forces with the interest to completely wipe out populations, population control. They are doing that now, you see. And so for them to do that successfully, they have to make you dumb. They have to make the children dumb. Children are going to school learning nothing, so they are expendable. You see? So they are creating expendable population. So sisters, this is for you now. Begin to understand how your own mind works. Begin to get inside your own brain. This is why I am here. That's what I teach. I get inside your brain. I begin to teach you how your memories work. I teach you how your mind communicates with your memory. And so once you understand that, then you can establish a credible communication with your own child. Your grandchild, you may not be having children now, but your grandchild or your nephew or your niece, you can begin to help those so that they begin to become stronger and stronger. This is how we get, like the brother was singing power there. The first shall be the last shall be the first. That's what the brother was singing, brother. Yeah, that's why I like the song, because there's a strong message there.
Oh, yes.
There's a strong message there. So we have to learn. Most of our our brothers who produce songs, they are giving messages, but the message is in code form. You've got to be able to have someone who can interpret this code to you. And so I'm glad that a brother played the music there, and I'm telling you now, a music like that, in fact, if you can go and buy this record and begin to listen to it, that's what the brother was telling you. We have been marginalized. We have been reduced. We have been abused. We have been traumatized. Everything has been done to us. We are still here. Why do you think we are still here? If it's not for a mission. We are still here so we can take this planet from where it is now and give it a new direction, give it a new shape, give it a new form, give it a new color. Of course, it's still got to be the black color, but we now have to be the ones to say, okay, we're going to put this black color here, we're going to put this black color over there, we're going to put it there. And everyone has to just obey what we say, because we have the formula. You've got to begin to claim this formula. It's in you. The moment you begin to use your mind, the formula is in your hands. So stop going and reading something that they put in there for you. That's all a lie. Why do you think the European goes and digs our ancestors out of their caves in Kemet? And then who is it that interprets what they dig out? They are the same ones that do the digging. They are the same ones that interpret what they dig out. And they are the same ones that write what they give you, and then you believe it. See, all this thing about the Kabbalah, they are the ones that are manipulating, so the facts that you ought to know, you don't know. You see? So they give it in different twists. So when they twist it for you, instead of your mind going back to your mother who is right there in Africa, your mind goes to Jerusalem. You see? Instead of your mind going to Africa, where your mother is, your mind goes to Saudi Arabia. I'm going to Mecca. What are you going to do to Mecca? I'm going to the Holy Land. What are you going to do to some Holy Land? You better go back to Mount Kilimanjaro. Mount Kilimanjaro, that's where you belong. This is where the three sisters, the three priestesses came from, around the equator. The three women, three priestesses. These sisters left, one of them came from Mount Kilimanjaro, one of them came from around the Congo, then the other one came from around South Africa, around the Zimbabwe area. Three sisters from the Southern African area. That's where they came from. They sailed all the way from that area there to Kemet. This is over 7,000 years ago. Why did they sail to Kemet? Well, because in those areas you have so many trees, so much forest that you can't see the sky clearly at night. You can't see the sky, so you can't read the stars. So the sisters said, okay, let's go to where we can see the stars. So they got into canoes. There were no boats then. They built their own canoes, got in there, and then they sailed for months on the Nile River. You got crocodiles and everything, but they were on a mission. So those crocodiles were in fact guiding them. The fishes were guiding them until they got to Kemet. That's where they laid the foundation. You sisters, listen now. I'm mad at you because you are so foolish. I'm mad at you. These sisters, they got off the canoe right there in Kemet, began to look at the stars. And what did they come up with? They came up with calculus, sister. You hear that? You, sister, going around there making yourself naked, making yourself a prostitute. This is what you did 7,000 years ago. You wrote calculus. You wrote trigonometry. You wrote geometry. You began the design. You lay the foundation for Imhotep. You came before Imhotep, and now you